Hey folks, Post here, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and with Steven's banner dropping at reset time tonight, let's go over, as usual, the banner itself and the spotlight of the banner. I mean, spotlight, but it's a Pokefair banner, and you know, see if it's worth summoning on or not. So, as we know, coming tonight is Steven and Metagross, and as usual, if Steven's your favorite character, if you like Metagross, go for it. You don't have to listen to what I say, right? But for those who are on the fence, let's go over this sync pair and the banner itself, right? So first of all, before we even talk about Steven and Metagross, let's just talk about like the banner itself. It is a Pokefair banner, that is much confirmed, right? And Pokefair banners obviously do have the advantage in that they have a 3% higher rate for pulling 5 stars than regular banners, and also they do have banner sync pairs that aren't available on regular banners. We're not sure if Cynthia or Lance are going to return on Pokefairs or on Steven's Pokefair. Could be a possibility. Might be a bit too early for them to return, but who knows? It would be cool if they do. But it's a possibility they could return, but again, nothing's confirmed yet. But what is confirmed is Metagross is going to be on the banner. It's the headliner or the banner, obviously. So that is a good reason to pull for it, right? You know, just for the sake that it's a Pokefair banner, it's a 3% higher chance to pull like any of the other 5 stars as well, right? For Metagross, it's still the same rate as a regular Spotlight banner. It's still going to be 2%, but just all the other 5 stars, just the non-Metagross 5 stars, right? That I would assume are also not, just non-Metagross, non-Garchomp, Octillery, Delibird, Lance, Dragonite, 5 stars, right? So, anyways, let's go into Steven, and you know what? I really don't know if I should. Let's talk about this before we again get into Steven. There's also been this one thing that's just that I keep in the back of my mind when I'm thinking about this banner. Like, here's the thing: Steven's not that. I mean, Steven's not bad, but Steven's not anything insane. It's not anything game breaking or whatever, right? Steven, I know a lot of people think Steven's bad. I personally don't think Steven Metagross is bad. I think they're okay, but they're definitely not an insane banner. And do keep in mind, in 2 weeks, we will be getting the 6-month anniversary celebration, and in 2 weeks this game's about to get insane. We don't know what banner's dropping on the 6-month anniversary. Could be blue, could be whatever, right? It could be something really, really big. Also, Pokemon Day is coming up, so not 100% sure what's gonna be after Steven. So if even after this video you feel like, oh, I'm probably gonna skip this banner, I'm gonna save my gem for whatever coming on the 6-month anniversary, that's not a terrible idea either, right? So I don't remember how long the Metagross banner is gonna be up for. If it's like more than 2 weeks, and definitely don't summon on Metagross's banner. Wait till what the 6-month or like honestly, even if it only lasts for 2 weeks, at least wait for like some info on whatever the 6-month anniversary stuff is. If there's any, I'm pretty sure there will be data mine that comes out before 6 months drops, right? So at least wait for info on that before you summon on Metagross's banner. I would recommend for most free-to-play players. If you have money, if you're a whale, then go for it, whatever, right? Or again, if you're like a huge Steven Metagross fan, just go for it. But otherwise, I'd probably wait. So anyways, let's get into Steven and Metagross. And there are a lot of reasons why I don't think Steven and Metagross is trash, like a lot of people are talking about. A lot of people think this is trash. I don't think it's trash. Again, it's not the best, but it's not bad either. So first of all, let's go over the basics. It's Steel type, weak to Ghost. I know it's how Pokemon Masters works, but it just it's so weird. But yeah, physical striker, 5-star, obviously. And then let's go over its stats. So its stats are okay, I guess, but do keep in mind it's gonna mega, so these stats are just gonna skyrocket after it megas. So for HP, 443, that's that's not too good. Not too much HP, which is kind of weird because, like, you know, Metagross in like the main games actually has a decent amount of HP. Physical attack, 384 attack, 170 defense, 125 special attack, irrelevant, 166 special defense, 222 speed, and overall it's number 45 for bulk, right? So really good attack, decent defense, decent special defense as well, I guess, and then all the other stats just kind of suck. It is what it is, right? Although the other stats aren't that important. We'll get into why, you know, HP and all that stuff, the defenses, they're not as important as you guys might think. Well, I guess defenses are cool, but, you know, HP isn't as important as is speed. So let's get into its move set. So here we go. Meteor Mash. Why is Meteor Mash a 2-gauge 55 power move? Meteor Mash is like one of the coolest moves in the game. Alright? It does a lot of damage in the main series games. Why is it like it's such a potato move in this? 90% accuracy? 90% accuracy, 55 power, 2-bar move. Why is this move so bad? Why is it so incredibly bad? It's such a terrible move. You will never, ever, I wouldn't say never, ever, but you will rarely use Meteor Mash at all. It's such a bad move. And that really sucks, because I like Meteor Mash, and Meteor Mash is cool. But oh well. Meteor Mash, again, 90 accuracy, physical steel, 55 power, 2-bar move, small chance of breaking the user's attack. Absolute trash 2-bar move. Like, at least make it like a decent 2-bar move. It's like make it like Waterfall or something. But it's just terrible. X attack sharply raises user's attack. Iron Head, so this is your big, you know, damaging move, right? 92 power, which is it's okay, I guess. Not that much, but, you know, do keep in mind you have a lot of physical attack, so that's not that big of a deal. 3 bars, obviously, 100% accuracy, steel, physical, moderate chance of making the target flinch. So not bad. Iron Head, a pretty solid move, right? And then you have your trainer move, best there is. Status, obviously, on yourself. 2 uses, raises the user's defense, ensures that the user's next attack will be a critical hit. I absolutely hate these kind of moves. These moves are so they're so enraging. Why couldn't this just be like Dire Hit Plus? Why couldn't it just be Dire Hit Plus? I don't even want the defenses. I don't want the endurance. I just be like Dire Hit, or not even Dire Hit Plus, just regular Dire Hit. How about that? Regular Dire Hit. Why can't we just have that? These are so frustrating, man. And it's especially bad for Metagross, Mega Metagross, because to fully utilize this move, you have to have Metagross Mega'd, which means you won't be critting for like most of your moves before you Mega, or if it's not all your moves before you Mega, so that kind of sucks. But anyways, sync move, solid seal, Meteor Mash. At least the sync move is Meteor Mash and deals 160 damage because it's a Mega move. But because Mega Metagross until the end of the battle. As for your passives, you have Power Chain 3, powers up moves with Unity bonuses effect. This is great. Impervious, stats can't be lowered. That's fine, I guess. Not as good as it was before, but still good. Moving on, let's look at Metagross real quick as well. So I would say 90% of the time you should have Metagross in Mega. Like, I just don't see the point in using a non-Mega Metagross. Like, Mega Metagross is insane. It's number 1 in attack, and like it's like number 2. Like, we'll show you. Let's start by attack. Highest Mega Metagross, 460. Number 2, 427. It's not even close. It's not even close. He just blows Mega Pinsir out of the water. And Dragonite, which doesn't even have a, that strong of a physical attack. It's like a Dragon Claw. So it's 59 points more than Lycanroc. Holy crap, right? Obviously Lycanroc's still better because, you have 100% crit and you have speed buffs every time you crit. We're not gonna compare every new sync pair to Lycanroc, Olivia Lycanroc, because you can't compare it. It's just uncomparable. It just makes everyone else look bad, and we're not gonna do that because even though you're not as good as Olivia, Metagross has a different role. It's a steel type striker, right? So there's that. As for the stats, boosting the defenses and attack. So again, monstrous attack stat, right? So most of the time you want to be using Metagross in the Mega State. Like, why use it before it Megas ever? Why? So, Meteor Mash turns into Iron Head. Still have X attack. And then Iron Head turns into Bullet Punch on your third slot, right? So Bullet Punch is a quick move. It's like Kukui's Accelerock, right? 75 power, quick move. Physical Steel, 100% accuracy, no additional effects. It is what it is. It's not bad, right? Because Metagross does have an issue with its speed, 222 speed. That's pretty slow, right? It's not like that bad, but it's nothing like Sceptile or whatever, right? So basically what you will be doing most of the time is X attack. Maybe get an Iron Hit in. If not, then use Best There Is, then get an Iron Hit in, and then maybe another Iron Head in, and then like your move gauge is kind of depleted at that moment, and then you could go for a Bullet Punch in between. And then once your move gauge comes, after you use a Bullet Punch, your move gauge should come back up, and then you could throw in another Iron Head. And while you wait for your move gauge, you could just, shuffle between Iron Head and Bullet Punch, right? So your speed issue isn't that big of a deal. So that's why I don't think its speed is that big of a deal. As for the passives still stay the same. So honestly, the verdict for Mega Metagross is pretty straightforward. Regular Metagross is kind of poop, but Mega Metagross is great. Regular Metagross is just it's just kind of sad. Also, with Mega Metagross, you get the extra endurance on Best There Is when you use it, right? Which is pretty cool. So, anyways, what I really think, and I don't see people talking about this enough, is that Mega Metagross, it's clear. It's clear to most people that you will only be using a Mega Metagross as like a 2-slot or a 3-slot sync pair. You won't be using it in first slot, right? So you'll have to throw in something in there first before you use Metagross. And I think a really, really good option would be Dusclops, right? Dusclops, you go ahead, you boost attack, so you get your max plus 6 attack when you do swap Metagross in. You boost attack once, boost crit twice, and then go in for double edges, take yourself out. That's probably going to take, 3-4 double edges? I don't know. And then, that's what, that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's assume it's, 4 double edges to take yourself out. Let's assume you're really unlucky, the opponent hasn't been targeting, and you need 4 double edges to take yourself out as Dusclops, right? So that's 7 moves. You need 2 more down before you could use your sync move and turn into Mega Metagross, right? So you go ahead and X attack twice. Once your Dusclops dies, your Mega Metagross is in. You could use X attack twice, and you're at plus 6 X attack. You're plus 6 attack, not X attack. Plus 6 attack, and then plus 3 crit, 100% crit, and you're about to Mega. So you go straight into Mega with 100% crit, plus 6 attack, and then you're at Mega. You're in your Mega version. And if you want, you could use this endurance thing if you ever need it, right? Well, better use it, at least once, right? Although once Mega Metagross comes in, it's kind of like over for the opponent. But yeah, you could you could just start blasting with Mega Metagross, right? With Iron Head into Bullet Punch. Actually, now that I think about it, for Dusclops, you should probably double edge first. Now that I think about it, and then use the damage or attack boosting move later, just so you save on X attack, and you also get some more move gauges back, once you swap into Mega Metagross. But yeah, there are a lot of ways to play with Mega Metagross. Obviously, again, you don't want to use him too early because normal Metagross. I mean, normal Metagross isn't like that bad, but it's just kind of lackluster. Honestly, I mean, if you still have like a few turns before, a turn or two before you Mega, I guess you could go for like I don't know, go for a hit or two, right, before you go in. But otherwise, not the greatest. But anyways, well, that's gonna be it for this one, I guess. Basically, verdict: Mega Metagross, not that bad, not as bad as people think. And also, one other important factor you have to consider is, Mega Metagross is literally like your only. Is that weakness? Yeah, that's weakness. Mega Metagross is your only physical steel type striker. No, never mind. I keep on for some reason thinking Solgaleo got Flash Cannon. But no, Solgaleo is also physical steel. Oh, I guess your only other physical steel type striker. Metagross is probably better than Solgaleo. Again, I haven't tried it out yet, but on paper it seems like it's. I mean, Mega is definitely better, but regular Solgaleo versus regular Metagross. That's I don't know. But hey, regular Metagross does have crit, so. I mean, but yeah, we don't really have too many options in the steel type, right? These guys do not do damage, and would be a decent option here. So, anyways, again, basically, verdict: Mega Metagross is pretty cool. Metagross is kind of potato. You just have to play it strategically, right? And it's a objectively good banner to summon on. Just because even though Metagross isn't the greatest, it is a Pokefair banner, so it does give you increased rates for 5 stars in general. But with the caveat being 6-month anniversary is coming up, we don't know what's gonna happen there. So summon at your own risk. I would probably suggest folks hold on to their gems to wait for at least data mine info to come out on 6-month anniversary. If it is extremely hyped, then I'd probably just save gems and skip this one. If it isn't, then go ahead and go nuts on Metagross's banner, or you could summon on it for a bit and save some gems for the 6-month anniversary as well. So anyways, I will be doing a live Steven and Metagross live stream summon tonight. Also, Mew's coming. A lot of stuff coming tonight, so stay prepared for that. Subscribe to the channel for all that cool stuff, and let me know if you guys are summoning in the comments down below. Like, enjoy this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.